Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I am here to do Cancer August Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite Smith, Prism, and I am Shadow and Light to go through the decans. Les Amours de Marlowe for the Love department. Woman Oracle, Osho's and Tarot, and I'll do one clarification with it, and at the end, Divine Connection. All right, guys, let's do it. I hope you're having a great summer. Yep. And maybe you're listening to this reading by the pool or by the beach. And I really hope you do. Don't forget, Cancer, your Astro magazine that I am creating all around, all year around. Sorry, in English. And it is ready for you. So it's called Soul Flower. The link is next to my picture on my channel. You can download it, and it's a small, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. It's compressed, so it's easy to download. Here we go. It's fast and it's short. Yeah. And if you do speak French and understand French, it is in French also. And if you do want a magazine copy in your mailbox, you need to email me and I'll give you a version for you to print it. Okay? So just FYI. And if you do speak French or understand French, I do have a French channel. It is absolutely not a copy and paste of this one, so it is absolutely complementary. Okay, Cancer, let's do it. So let's see the recent past, near future, how you feel consciously and unconsciously, and your challenges and the outcome. Okay? And then after we'll do the decans, the love department, all the jazz. Let's do it. Nice. We got Scorpio in the house. Very beautiful. Okay. Ooh. All right. So let's do it. August energies first. You have Scorpio. You got the death in the recent past. I think quite a few of you left something behind, or at least the desire to be like, okay, the past is in the past. I'm fed up. I just want to keep on going, create an amazing compost, and be on my path. Okay, it's very clear. It's very clear also because you have the World card. And the World card is extremely quote unquote expressive, okay? And here in August, this is exactly what it is. And you are the Chariot in the tarot. So it is absolutely wow. Okay. Now, you gotta watch out also with cars, plane, all that jazz also, because it could be, we have a bunch of retrogrades also. So maybe in August, if you're traveling, just, maybe not, September, October would be better. But anyways, so the energy is just like the Chariot. You're just like, okay, creative, you want to do a bunch of stuff, la 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 la, and you are protected. Okay, I'm not showing you the card because she's half naked, and with this platform now, we cannot show anything that could be very people sensitive. Okay, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I don't want my channel to be shut down. Consciously, you are absolutely aware that it's everything in here. You have the hamster wheel, and it's just not, And I don't think you realize that it could be a problem, that could be an issue. So that would be good to sort of like lay low, or at least have some tools to do your thing, okay? And to let go and to work on deep breathing and all that stuff, all right? Consciously, I think you have a lot of fire in your natal chart. Just go check it out. A lot of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, some placement like Mars or Venus or something like that. But you just want unconsciously, you're ready to participate. You're ready to just give your energy to all the world and the planet and do your thing. But the thing is, and I understand how you feel. Trust me, I do. I have a lot of fire in my natal chart. But the thing is, you really need to slow down here. You really need to slow down, because if you do not slow down anyways, you'll have some tests and signs that will give you, tell you, whoa, Cancer, slow the F down. It's not the time. Okay. So it's up to you. It's really up to you. Do you want to do your thing and then you'll be tested anyway, and you'll have an obstacle or you'll have something coming down on you, and then you'll be like, oh, crap? Or do you just want to wait and be like, okay, yeah, I know, August, it's not the time, la, 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 So it's up to you. Your challenge. Wow, I was extremely surprised when I saw that. I think possibly you're comparing yourself. And so your challenge is to not be jealous. Your challenge is not to compare yourself. Your challenge is not to be in competition. So there's a big ego problem here, guys. You got to work on that ego. It's not healthy. Wonder why you have schizophrenia? On the conscious here. I'm not surprised now. Something you're just like rehashing and re-looping, and it's just like zoom, 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 because it's connected to a competition mindset, to compare yourself. It's just like, oh my God. And you're in denial. I'm pretty sure when someone tells you this, you're just like, no, that's not true. No. And do you see my body language right now? Yeah. Okay. I think you understand. All right. Let me clarify why you have that Page of Pentacles for the near future. So you have this really young energy, but doesn't have a lot of experience. So you got to watch out for that, because it is good, because it gives you a lot of energy. It kind of like emphasizes your Chariot card anyway. But at the same time, it's like, whoa, you don't have a lot of experience, bro. So don't put money for this, if you don't know what to do with that, or maybe a contract, or maybe something that is going to open a door to you. But it's just like, if you don't have the tools, if you don't have the mindset, it's not going to go anywhere. All right, let me clarify the Page of Pentacles. Oh boy, yeah, here we go. We got Aquarius in the house, so that's good. You're on the quest. You're on the quest, but you're not on the quest yet. Oh my God, Cancer, what the F? Okay, so you're not on a quest yet. I'm going to tell you why. Well, first of all, that ego thing that I was telling you in your challenge. And then because you have fears. You have fears. You're not getting out of your comfort zone. You're like in the pink glasses. You're da-da-da-da-da. And you have a foggy brain. You're just like, you don't know where to start. You're just like, okay, I want to do this, but I don't know how to start. Yeah. And you're on a quest. But you're on a quest when you slow the F down, and when you use the World card with wisdom. Because right now, I don't think you are. You want to be the world. You want to participate. You want to share. You want to be do. But it's not here yet. And the outcome? The outcome is to feel guilty regarding something. So I have the feeling that you're not well surrounded. And the people that are around you are maybe possibly family members that make you feel guilty because you did this, because you did that. because you want to do this without them, because you know, like a bunch of stuff actually. And I have the feeling also that maybe possibly they're telling you, well, you're acting like if you were single and with no family and da 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 da, you know. And it could be your siblings, it could be your dad, your mom, whomever. But I really feel like it's a family thing here. So, anyways, yeah, you gotta, you know, you have to slow down and you have to work on a bunch of stuff here because it is uncomfortable. But you know what? Life is not comfortable, guys. Someone told you that life was pink and comfortable, they lied to you. Okay, just saying. All right, decans, first, second, and third. And if you're in between decans, you have 6 messages instead of 3. And it's called If You're on the Cusp. Yes. All right, let's do it. We see, okay, hold on just a second. I just realized something, but it's okay. I don't think you can read them anyway. It's backwards. It's backwards. Oh boy, here we go. Alexia. Here we go. All right, just in case. It confuses you, but I don't think you can read them. All right, first decan. You are not what we made you out to be. Well, here we go. I am the wind, I am not seen, and yet I exist. And the Hierophant, which is in Prism, is space. Yeah, you know, Cancer, you need to be alone. You need to be alone for a tad. You need to, I'm not sure, but something needs to happen. You need some space. Yeah, you need some space. So you might need some space also to regenerate, to regain a momentum, some creative ideas, a bunch of stuff. But in order to do that, you also, maybe you need some sleep also. Maybe you're sleep deprived. And when we're sleep deprived, we do not function well. End of the story. Now, if you need to sleep like 12 hours, 14 hours a night, there's a problem, okay? There's probably, you know, iron deficiencies or something, but there's a problem. All right, second decan. Being surrounded by the wrong people is like being in detention for the rest of your life. Well, here we go again. Don't be in denial because you think it might save you. That's what I talked earlier. And you also have Scorpio again. Everything is said, really. And I kind of said it earlier, you know, and also with the culpability, the guilty card here. I thought it was in French. No. Yeah, the guilt card also in the outcome. All right, and then third decan, you are not alone. There's no right or wrong way in anxiety. Yeah. So you have the anxiety card because I think you're too attached to the outcome. You're too attached to what people think. And this is, you really need to not do that because you are going to create some chronic stress. You are going to create some illness. And, you know, and this chronic stress adds up to also what you put in your body. If your hygiene is not good, well, it's gonna add up, okay? So there's no right or wrong way. Yep. You take a path, it's not doing good, there's obstacle, you take another one. And you take a little tiny road that connects in between you two. And you're not alone. You're not alone, meaning higher power energy, first of all. And then second is you're not alone. Take the phone and say, I need your help. End of the story. Punto. Because all those things gives you anxiety. And you don't need anxiety on top of all the rest that I just gave you. Even if it's decans. Nobody cares. All right, Les Amours de Marlou for the love department. And then we'll end this reading with Divine Connection. 2 cards and the Dodo deck, the, oh my god, in French, no, en français, in English, it's the card of the deck, the back deck. I don't even know how we say it. Alright, les amours de Marlo, love, if you're in a relationship, Cancer, let's see what's up. Alright, ooh. Alors, if you're in a relationship, I have the feeling that you might realize that you're in a sort of a codependency, okay? But at the same time, you guys are like 2 peas in a pod, you know? So you might have some news from a third party, and it might comfort you in your relationship because everybody sees that you guys are 2 peas in the pod. But it could be, you know, it can become toxic. If you're 24 hours, 24/7 together, nah. No bueno, Pepito. Okay? All right, let's see if you are single and happy. Oh, there's 4. Well, you're lucky you have 4. Let me take the candle here because I think it makes a lot of noise. So, I don't want the annoying noise. All right, so if you're single and happy, let's see. 4 cards, you're very lucky. Wow. All right. So if you're single and happy, you are going to continue on your desire of single and happy, but you'll have also the patience regarding something. You might go visit somebody, or someone is going to visit you, and you guys are going to go on a trip. And it's sort of like interesting because you're sort of like on an app and saying, I'm single and happy, I don't want to be in a relationship. But I think you are going to be patient, and actually you're going to be like in a spontaneous mode and saying like, well, you want to go 3 days there? Okay, let's do it. You know, and for you, you are in the fun of it. But for the other person, you got to make sure that you guys are on the same page. You know what I mean? Because if you go and do the trip and the other person is like, oh my God, it's the woman of my life, or it's the man of my life, you know, you gotta be careful because obviously you're not. You're single and happy. Okay, well. But things can change. Yes, for the best. All right, if you're looking for love, Cancer. If you're looking for love. Hello, if you're looking for love. Oh boy, there we go. If you're looking for love, there's a misunderstanding. There's a communication misunderstanding, and you're gonna have to sort of like temper what happened. Maybe apologize, but you gotta put a little water in your wine here, because otherwise it's gonna be an issue. And then, you know, it's gonna be fine. But I think you need to take accountability for what happened. Okay? Whatever happened regarding a misunderstanding. So apologize if you need to. A story is 50-50. Okay? So listen to the other person, let the other person express themselves, and then it's fine. Because if you do not do that, or if you block the energy that is going to be nasty, whatever you want in your life, and still like the energy itself is not going to be bueno. So better to deal with it, and then you'll be just fine. Okay? All right, Divine Connection, 2 cards, and the card in the back of the deck. It's so weird because in French we say le dos de deck, And here, I don't even know how we say it. Wow, this is so strange. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Cancer. So remember how I said slow down? Okay, I know you have a bunch of stuff in your head and da 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 and all the energy, but no, 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 no. It's not the time. The time is to study what you want to do. The time is to educate yourself. Okay? And when you'll be able to do that, you'll be able to absolutely elevate your higher power, to elevate your energy at a beautiful quantum, or I don't know how we say vibe. And you'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But it is not the time, Cancer. And it's not the first time I tell you that. But, it is kind of like a classic thing because you're the chariot in the tarot. So here we go. This is beautiful, Cancer. I hope it helps. I wish you an amazing August. And I am not gone from my channel. There's a lot of short videos you can click. It's absolutely timeless, most of them. And do not forget your Astro magazine, all right, to download. It's not for free though, okay? Because I did everything. All right, I'll see you soon.